perception that only big firms can do pro bono work, I think, is all misplaced. We have been doing it for many years. It's the heart of our practice, and it's made my life as a lawyer symmetrical with my feelings as a citizen.
We've been involved significantly in numbers of cases where we've been able to go ahead and provide a result that's been very favorable to those clients whose cases we've accepted.
I am extremely impressed with the pro bono dedication of these three lawyers. They have made a fundamental commitment to right the wrong, to fight the good fight, and to go all the way in the area of pro bono service.
One of the most notable cases that we've handled in the last couple of years was a case to preserve an African-American cemetery in Charleston. Charleston is a place where there's a lot of pressure on African-American land. I would say it's probably the most important civil rights issue that we face here in the low country of South Carolina.
The land around here, much of it was thought to be worthless for many years, often owned by poor people, especially black people. Now it's priceless. And so people with oftentimes not very much sophistication are sitting on very valuable properties which others are only too happy to try to take away from them.
In this case, a developer and an individual wanted to build a single-family home on a graveyard, and that they wanted to move all those graves somewhere else so that they could build a home there.
For whatever reason, this issue grabbed a hold of all of us. We stopped what we were doing, we looked at it, and we were surprised, frankly, to see that not only did they have a case, they had a very, very strong case.
But we find that people who want to make money from real estate in the low country of South Carolina and involving African American land believe that time and money is on their side.
After thousands of hours of work, we tried the case successfully, which is part of the story. The other part is how empowering the whole experience was to this community.
Our client's reaction when we won the Rimley's Point Cemetery case was first disbelief. I don't believe they ever thought that they would win the case. I think there's too much history here, there's too much of a culture of losing, that when they won, I think there was a lot of shock and surprise.
Derfner, Altman, and Wilborn have a reputation that they will fight to the very end for the clients they choose to represent.
I've seen the work of Derfner, Altman, and Wilborn in so many positive and beneficial ways for our community. They have made Charleston a better and a more just place. I just can't imagine our city without them.
Everything starts with pro bono work. Our desire to serve a population that frankly has been underserved in this part of the country for a long time, and it's given back to us tenfold as far as what we've given to it.
If a small firm is contemplating taking a pro bono case, my advice would be look at the merits of the case, look at whether somebody has been wronged, and if so, do it. You have only to gain and you'll never lose anything.